Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Wildcats offense will take the field first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. To throw, it's Francis. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
And that is how you set the tone as a defense. On the first drive of the game, you're not just getting a 3-and-out. You're not even just getting a turnover, but you actually score points with a safety to open this thing up.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Slithers into space. Quick spin on the run. The Tigers offense has the ball for the first time. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
LSU quick to the line. They'll run play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hill. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
To the air, it's Van Buren. Fires to the big fella. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Green. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Tigers! the AT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Here comes the offense on second down. Guys, LSU has the lead here. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, it's Francis. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and look for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking for space. It's Durham. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Rushes on him. He lobs one high down the left side. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. The short hands, it's Hill. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Got it behind the line. It's Durham. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is in the air. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. Going with the counter play here. Fighting off the defender.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Makes the grab. It's Lacey. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. LSU right back to the line. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Tigers are rolling down the field.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a crease. It's Durham. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on third down. Right down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Trying to take it back. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback, and they're able to come away with a pick.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Looking to throw, it's Francis. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely center cut. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Here's the handoff. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He breaks a tackle. Running to Green. All kinds of room to the right. The 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Breeze. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Trying to barge in. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit. And
the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. The Tigers couldn't have asked for better field position as they get a chance to strike here. Hand off from the shotgun. Made a defender miss. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to throw, it's Francis. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. On the ground, it's Durham. Powers through the defender. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Second down.
Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Makes the catch. It's Hill. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with national champions.